What's up, boys? Today I'm going to be going into Unreal Ranked and I'm going to be teaching all of you how to W key, but today I'm going to be focusing on two different types of W keying. W keying when box fighting and how to W key in the end game. So if you guys do enjoy, make sure you guys are subscribed and let's get into the video. Alright, so not this kill, but the one coming up is a great example of how to box fight in this meta. So as you can see, this guy's right here. I just get a free kill. This guy was super weak. Third-partied him. After I get all that loot, I'm going to make space. I obviously pick up the jetpack because it's going to help me a lot in this fight. I know this guy has a gatekeeper, so I know I have to play kind of like distance. And if he gets up in my box in my face, it's going to be really difficult for me to win. And I'm just not trying to make a dumb peek, right? This guy tries to grab that. I'm going to spin around, hold this wall. I don't really want to let him peek, so I place an armored wall in front of me. I don't want to go face to face with this guy, because if I do a 50-50 against a gatekeeper, I'm going to lose, obviously, because, you know, it's a gatekeeper. Realize the guy's on my roof, try and get out of that. Jetpack up. Now I'm on height. He's in my box right now, right? He's in all my builds. Get a good crack here, I think. Yeah, get him beamed. He's weak now. And I'm just, like, trying to play good peeks. I'm trying to jetpack in because you can fly in with the jetpack. And then this guy, we're in a box scenario, right? We're both in we're a wall away from each other. I shoot the wall, grab the wall, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to, what edit do I make here? Make a wide edit, right? But I'm hugging the wall, so if he resets, he can't shoot me. And then I put walls all around him. You see how he's stuck here now? He can't go anywhere. And then I'm going to shoot the cone, place a cone myself so that he has nowhere to run. Now he's just running in circles. Going to crouch back down in case, because he does shoot right when I crouch, so that he wastes a bullet and then I don't get hit. Because as you can see, I don't even have that much health. If I get hit once with a gatekeeper, I literally could die. Hit crouch, jump, and then I get a free shot and I get a free kill. Alright, so this kill is a great example of how to end a fight quickly with box fighting and piece control. As you can see, this guy is trying to get, I think radio tower, yeah. He's trying to kill the boss. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a beam on him a little bit of damage, you know, nothing special. Then I'm going to drop on him, and I see that he doesn't have a wall in between him and the box, right? So look at him. He doesn't have a wall in between both of his boxes. Like, he should place a wall right here. Also, he shouldn't have built in wood because, you know, that's a big mistake because that allows me to actually break this wall super fast. So, as you can see, I jump on this guy, right? I'm going to drop, place a cone just in case he tries to edit, you know. Shoot the wall. And then I'm going to put a wall in front of me, quickly edit it, put another wall. Sorry about it's a little buggy. I'm going to put a wall and a cone at the same time in his box. He literally has no idea what's happening. If he had hard mats there and he built in hard mats, he probably could have prevented this by, you know, he would have had more of a reaction time and had time to react if he would have built in hard mats. But at that point, it's just a double tap with a gatekeeper, and that's a free kill for me. All right, so these next upcoming fights are very, very tricky. This is probably one of the most annoying situations to be in. As you can see, there is like 5 people here. There's going to be people driving around in cars. There's 3 people here, right? This is very scuffed, and it's going to get really annoying in a little bit. So I'm trying to pop my heals. This guy is trying to grab my wall. I'm not trying to take a fight on a bad angle right here, right? Because if I take this right hand peek, I might have trouble resetting the wall. I don't want to have to go into a 50-50 with this guy. So I'm going to back up, use my hard mats, give myself a little more space, and it's going to allow me to get a crazy beam on this guy and end up killing him, I think. So now I'm waiting. I see him through the wall. Like, if you hold an edit, you know, you can see in between the tiles, so you can see where they are. I see him. He's exposed. I get a little bit of a beam on him. Now that obviously puts him in a bad scenario. Also, he's still in wood, which is very, very bad because he obviously can get beamed. I'm just going to I'm able to keep pressuring him because he builds in wood, right? He edits out. He tries to get back in his car. Hate people like this. He runs into the wall, right? That's a free kill for me. This guy's trying to sneak up on me right here. Instantly going to make space with my hard mats. Damn, bro, the cars are going crazy. Make a bunch of space just in case this guy runs on me. I don't want to have to be like uncomfortable and not in the same box. And now I hear these guys fighting. I'm trying to take safe peeks though. Look how I'm grabbing every wall, right? I'm not letting anything not be mine, even grabbing the roofs, right? Just playing comfortable. I see that this guy's in this box. I think I get a scanner in a second. I think it's like right now, yeah. So now I can see him. I'm not going to make any bad peeks, so I'm just spraying. Reset the wall because he's going to shoot. I know he's going to shoot. Take another good edit. Hit him a little bit of damage, right? This AUG can break builds really fast, as you can see. I take another good peek right there. I wait for him to like open up and open into the space of the window edit, and then I jump, because if I jump and shoot first, you always lose. You'll never win if you try and jump first, right? So always jump second on like a peanut butter edit. Don't jump first. Now I pre-piece this wall to his right, and luckily he runs out into this box after I smack on the wall, I think, right? Yeah, smack, bait, and then I come back to the left. So now if he did edit on me, he can't see me. and then he runs in there into that space, and that's a free kill for me. It just got more refresh, got my hard mats. Now this guy wants to come up and clean up the fight. Obviously, I'm in those hard mats, so he can't just smack in, right? Now he has to do more work and work for it. I'm going to let him run in now because he doesn't even know. I accidentally whiff here. I get a little bit of damage there. Get him beamed. He's still in all my old builds, right? Learning where your builds are and how to control fights is so important, right? I'm spraying out his floor because I know if I spray through all these floors right here, it's going to be harder for me because there's more walls in between me and him. But if I go for the floor, I can drop him and get a spray. He does end up falling, and at that point, it's just me pressuring, and then I get that kill. And there actually is, yeah, there's another guy right here. He tries to clean me up too. Again, I make a bunch of space. Now he can't like jump in that box, right? If I was too focused on the loot, this guy would have snuck up on me and killed me, right? Because look, the loot's right in here. He would have snuck up on me and maybe even killed me. But since I make all that space, there's no way for him to jump on me without me not hearing. Now he sprays me. I'm going to place an armored wall so he can't keep spraying me. Get out of that space. Also, if you guys want to see some more exclusive content on how to improve yourself as a player, go check out the link in the description where you guys can join my community. It's still in the early works and it is free. And in this community, you guys will have the chance to 1v1 me as well as let me review your guys' game. So if this does interest you, go into the link in the description and go check it out. Alright, this next fight really isn't a box fight technique, but I thought I would cover it because it's very related to it. As you can see, I'm sorry that was really fast, but I got a big crack on this guy. This isn't the point of the game, right? There's a really cool thing that you can do with jetpacks this season to phase into boxes. Basically, if you walk or you hover with a jetpack and you can even dash in if you want to, but if you just hover and move forward while you're spraying a wall, you'll basically just go straight through the wall even if he's holding it. So that's what I do here. I hover on this wall and I just walk, and it allows me to go through and get a free kill because of it. Just a quick tip if you guys didn't know that. Alright, so another good box fight technique here is learning how to play good angles and when the right time to jump in is. As you can see, this guy just finished a fight. I got a beam here earlier, so I know they're both weak. I'm going to build off everything and have all these builds covered so that if he does edit on me, I can block it or reset so he can't get big damage on me or jump in my box, right? You never want to put yourself in a 50-50 if you don't have to. Place a cone on the floor and a wall to my left in case this guy does edit on me so I can reset it. He ends up placing an armored wall. And I noticed that before he placed that armored wall that he didn't have his floor covered. Usually people don't place floors for armored walls, or that's like their last thing that they do. The last thing they do is build an armored wall on the floor. Like that's the last build they place. So I realized that, right? I see this wall, he's replaced that too. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go down, smack on this wall, see that it's in wood. Also, if you walk into a floor, if you did not know, you'll basically just phase right through. Even if he's holding the build, as you can see, he was trying to hold it and it doesn't save him. That's a free kill for me. I just got a crazy refresh. Alright, so this other box fight clip I got to show you guys. As you can see, we're in another game. This is the game right after. So I won these games both back to back just using these techniques. As you can see, I'm hugging this wall, and I realized that if this guy double edits on me, this wall was weak. So I'm going to reset it when he tries to edit, I think, right? He's going to drop down, reset it, armor wall it, so he can't smack on it because that wall was 1 HP. And then I'm going to take a right-hand peek here. I'm on a right-hand peek, and then I grab that floor, and then I make a wide edit on it fully. And then I spray out the cone, and I grab the cone, and then I edit the cone. So I drop him, and then I hug the wall to the left, right? So that it's really hard for him to hit me. And then I get a crazy beam, and then I get a crazy kill. Just because I take a good angle there and I grab the floor, I'm able to out damage him. That guy had a gold gatekeeper, and I think I had a blue or green one, and I still was able to win that fight. Alright, so now I'm actually going to show you guys an example of what you should never do in a box fight scenario. As you can see, this guy is trying to key me for coin. I'm instantly going to place a ramp, full box him. I should have put a wall in front of me, right in front of me, so I could block that. But I don't, and he does. Edits, and then now it puts us in a 50-50 because he makes a really wide edit. And then we both hit each other really weak. And you should never, ever put yourself in a 50-50 scenario in a box fight because it's just going to end up either you winning the fight and taking a lot of damage, or the other person wins and takes a lot of damage, because you don't want to have that. You want to try and get into fights and win fights without taking damage. But now I'm just going to play on this guy's mistake. Obviously, I have health advantage now. I've just cracked him. Now I'm going to drop on his box, and I'm literally just going to hold out my shotgun and wait for him to edit, because I know he's going to. He's flustered right now. He's going to make a wide edit and play like an idiot, and then I can just get a free shot and end that fight because of it. Alright, so this next kill coming up, not this one right now, this is just a beam where I just get a lucky free kill, right? Nothing special to that, but then this guy tries to chop me out as I'm shooting the other guy. He's exposing himself way too much. I get a beam, and this is when you should key in endgame, right? Now we're going to get into the endgame kills when you should be W keying. As you can see, this game is actually pretty stacked for a ranked game. Usually it's like 2 or 3 people but this game was actually pretty decent, and it was really fun because there was a few moving zones where there's still a few people alive. As you can see, this guy is going to armor wall himself in, but as you can see, I'm taking a good angle here away from everyone else. I positioned myself and sandwiched myself in between me and the rest of the lobby. See, I placed myself on this corner of zone so that all these other people can't shoot at me, right? Only this guy. I didn't even know this guy was here. What is this guy doing? Anyways, back to the fight, right? This guy is putting himself in armored walls. You never want to do this unless it is your last resort, but maybe this guy, it was his last resort because he couldn't really go anywhere. He was so weak, right? You're going to get flustered and you're going to do that. Anyways, this is a yada, yada, yada. It's just a smack on the wall, armored walls. Eventually, I do end up placing builds all around him. I place it all in metal because I don't want to risk this guy jumping out and getting a free kill on me. I'm waiting for him to, like, I'm listening to wait for him to, like, make a different sound effect so that I know he's not holding out his map so he can build another armored wall. I'm waiting for that. And then when he does do that, I hear him swap. I didn't know he swapped to his map, which is fine because then I can just grab the wall and kill him. But just listening for those little sound cues when people armor wall themselves in is super important because then you know when you can smack on the wall and grab it. Also, another good point I want to make is about positioning on how to get kills in endgame. As you can see, there's a guy below me spraying me out. I know zone's pulling. I don't want to be stuck back here or even above him when zone's pulling. I want to be in front of him so I can see him and see the entire lobby, right? So I get in front of him, build in wood just to block him because those are my easiest mats to waste. And then I'm going to build over here, block this, block this. Now I'm only focused on this guy. I think I get like 60 damage, right? Something like that. Yeah, and then I'm going to spray again because he's in wood again. If you're getting sprayed, don't build in wood because you're just not going to be able to heal, right? Because someone will just bleed through like I do here. I can just see him through the builds. I get a crack at that point. I know that's my sign to go for this kill. And now I'm going to jetpack and I'm going to 180. And then I'm going to put my crosshair and let it kind of fall onto him. You're going to see what I'm going to do in a second. I'm going to jetpack and I'm going to 180. And I'm going to try and track him through the walls. And then I let my crosshair fall onto him. And then I get a free hit and a free kill because of that. And that was just because I was in that good position up here. So that means that I don't have to do any work. All I have to do is spray and then I can fight, right? This guy has to do such a workload and he has to run into me. Now moving on, the reason that I pressure this guy to my right isn't even just because he's in the open. I see that he builds in wood. That is my sign to shoot this guy. And he's going to get lobby focused in a second. And that is the reason why, because this guy builds in wood and he tries to build himself on one ramp. Not really the best play. And I'm literally just going to keep spraying this guy. This guy needed to swap to hard mats and then start to fight, right? If he swapped to hard mats, he might have had a better chance. He tries to place armored walls. He makes the same mistake again of not connecting. And now he finally builds in hard mats. But at that point, it's too late. This guy's getting pressured by 4 people, and he does end up dying because of it. Now, I don't get this kill, but it's a great example of what you guys should be doing in endgame. Now, at this point, the rest of this game is all about positioning. As you can see, I position myself in a perfect spot. Zone pulls to me. I get a little bit of a lucky pull. But all 5 other players, is that 5? Yeah, I can count. Anyways, there's 5 people over here and I am all alone over here. So I just get to control this entire game and I get to pick every fight that I want, obviously, because I'm in the best spot, right? Now I'm literally just pressuring everyone. I'm not trying to kill them, really. I'm just trying to get damage off so that they're weaker and that it's easier for me to get these fights later. This guy below me, I don't want him to have an easy time. I'm going to try and follow him here. This is a great way on how to follow someone in on a rotate. I've done it many times in many videos before, but you never also want to go first on a rotate because the person behind you is going to look straight at you, right? It's one of the easiest mistakes to make. I see a lot of people do it. As you can see, I get a little bit of damage. Trying to key him, I realize it's not worth it. Go back up on my lair, but always try and follow people in because if you don't follow, you're going to get hit. Now I'm looking for people at back of zone or that are in the open or exposed. I see this guy's on one ramp again. Take advantage of that. Spray him out. I get a free pick and a free kill because of that. I don't get the mats or the refresh or anything, but I do get a kill, and that's really all I'm going for here is W King. Again, this guy builds in wood, so I'm able to hit him 37. Make sure that you guys, after you even get a kill, if it's not your kill, please place hard mats. And obviously, I use my armored walls to control this entire game now. Again, that guy builds in wood, so I can literally just spray him again. And I think he does end up living for a little bit longer, but I do end up getting the kill here. I'm literally just going to pressure this guy. I try and drop on him, do the same thing that I did earlier in the video, right? But it doesn't work out. And then I realize that zone's pulling far, right? I'm just looking back to see if I can see him. I see he's popping med kits because of the scanner. This guy tries to shockwave on me. It's really weird. I try to avoid it with the dash so that he can't hit me. And again, I'm going to use the jetpack and then fly up, kind of like how you could do impulses. And then I'm going to get back on height. And now I'm looking back at that same kid because I know he's super weak. And I think I end up killing him right here, right? Yeah, get a free kill there. Now I'm just controlling the game. At this point, it's all about just sitting up here and just playing height, right? I'm literally just chilling up here, vibing, using my armored walls, not wasting any mats. I see that this guy, after I hit him, I'm like, he's not building, he's out of mats. This game's already over. Gonna get in front early so that I can look back, right? You always want to be able to have no blind spots. Right here, I have no blind spots because I obviously built to my right so I can see everything. And then I just get a free win from there. Alright, so that's going to do it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure that you guys are subscribed. And if you guys want some more exclusive content, go check out the link in the description where you can join my community. It is free. And yeah, we'll see y'all later. Peace.